Hey guys, it's Katie and welcome back to another video. In today's video I have my market breakdown to share with you guys. In these market breakdown videos I share everything I crocheted for the market, and then after the market's over I share what sold as well as what the best sellers were, how much money I made in general, and I also share the prices of every single item with you guys as I'm showing you them. So just a little disclaimer before we get started in this video, I will not accept any sort of mean or hateful comments about pricing. Pricing is completely up to the individual person as to how they want to price their items. So please do not leave any sort of comment saying my prices are too high or my prices are too low. Or if anybody discusses their prices in the comments, do not reply to them saying something like that either. I will not hesitate to delete any comments like that I see. So please do not do anything like that. It is not accepted here on my channel. No negativity at all is accepted. So that's just your warning. If you hear one of my prices and you think, oh, it's too high, and you're like, I hate this girl, her prices are way too high, just click off the video because your comment's gonna get deleted anyway, so nobody's ever gonna see it. I'm gonna see it and delete it, and that's gonna be it. So anyways, just that disclaimer in here to say, yes, I'm sharing prices, but that doesn't give you the right to comment anything mean about the prices. The only reason I share the prices is to kind of give other crochet business owners an idea of what I sell my items at and whether they sell at those prices or not. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get started because these videos are always a lot because I pack so much information into one video. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with showing you items I have that are going to the market. The first bin is the items I have left over from the previous market, which these are just the big items I have left over from the market, not the smaller items that go in bins. I have all those already together in the bins, even the ones that were from the previous one. And by the way, as always, there will be a Google Doc linked below that has all the crochet patterns linked in the order that I'm talking about everything. So first is this milk, which is inspired by the Squishmallow. This is a pattern that I wrote up and still haven't released yet, but this is $40. And again, these are the items that didn't sell at the previous market. At least the previous one. Some of these items have actually been here for like 2 or 3 markets. But anyways, next we have my $50 shark, also inspired by the Squishmallow. Next we have the $40 mushroom, inspired by the Squishmallow again, but this one has heart-shaped spots. Another Squishmallow inspired pattern, this one is the Triceratops and it's $50. These don't sell quite as well as my small items because they are higher priced. But of course they're bigger and take way more time. Just getting all the Squishmallow ones out of the way, this is the B one and this one's $45. And that's it for the Squishmallow ones. So next we have this $60 sleeping dinosaur. This pattern took me so long to make, but there is that one. Next we have my $30 corn, or this one is $45 if you get the baby with it. And this is the baby. The baby is $20, or again $35 if you get the 2 of them together. Next we have this snake, which this is for $30. We have the eggplant for $25. We have the mini chubby dinosaur for $35. This is a small one, but it took like way longer than you would think for some reason. Next we have my little $10 chili pepper. Next we have this big butterfly. This is Drama the butterfly, and it's $55. We also have this butterfly, which is $30. Next we have this lemon, which is $15. I have lots of small bees, but this big one is $25. We also have the pickle for $20. We have the heart pillow for $20. We have the $35 duck with the frog floaty. We have this turtle, which is also $35. This tiny little Triceratops is $65, but it took an absurd amount of time to make. So this might just be an item I end up putting in like my video background or something if it never sells. We'll see. But I just have it at markets for now, and if it doesn't sell, I'll just, like I said, do something else with it. Next we have this bigger whale, which is $30. We have a few items left over from Valentine's Day as well, but they're not like super Valentine's Day themed, so I'm still gonna have them out at markets. And this Hershey's Kiss is one of those, it's $20. This milk and cookies together is also $20. Here's a little stingray, this is also $20. This little heart friend is $20. There's also this little cat, which I call a cube cat because the body is basically just a square, and it's for $15. There's also this bunny in overalls, which is $30. And the final item that was in the bin for the items that did not sell at the previous market is this $20 manatee, which again, these are just items that I had individual price tags on. I did still have some items left over, like some eggs. I think I had one baby turtle, a couple different things like that that will be in the bins that were left over, but these are just the ones that were left over that were like individually tagged. So anyways, that is what this first bin is. So now I'm going to go ahead and put all of this back in the first bin and show you guys the second bin, which is again items that are individually priced, but they are the new items that I have made since the previous market. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen the video, I did do a market recap just like this for my last market, so you would have seen these items didn't sell in that previous video as well. Okay, so on to the next bin. First we have Bob the Minion, which he is priced at $65, which I feel like that is a good price because of the amount of work for this. Next, another big movie character is Baymax, and he is $60. We also have this bear with my bear pattern. This is $30. We have a clownfish for $25. We have a hamster for $32. We have this wiener dog, which I think is the most expensive item I have. It's $70. We have this little standing bunny, and it's $15. We have two unicorns with my own pattern, and these are $35 each. We have this unicorn bag, which I meant to put eyes on and just didn't get the time, so we're gonna see if it sells without the eyes. If it doesn't sell, then I will put eyes on it. It's gonna be felt eyes. But anyways, this is $37. Next we have the creamsicle for $22. Here's the other bear with my pattern, and it is also $30. Here's a little apple that is $20. Here's a little coffee mug that's also $20. Little peach for $15. Some bags slash purses is items that I'm adding to this market, and this is a $40 watermelon purse. It also has a zipper and lining on the inside and everything, so it's actually like a purse. And then these other ones I would just consider bags. So these are all the Bitty Boho bags. I made 3 of them, and they are $20 each. And then I also have 3 kid purses, and these are also $20 each. Sorry if you can see the stuff piling up, you guys. I am running out of room because the stuff is supposed to be in the bins, but I'm taking it out of the bins to show you and then putting it back in. But anyways, we have this strawberry turtle, which is $42. We have this squirrel that is $40. We have this elephant that's $25. We have a strawberry cow for $40. We have Yoda for $35. We also have Groot for $50. We have this ice cream cone, which is $38. We have the little Space Invader for $20. We have the little caterpillar for $12. Also a little snail, this one is $15. We have this cat for $20. We have 3 of these little dogs with my own free pattern, and these are $15. As well as I made one little bunny with the same pattern because it's a 2-in-1 pattern for a dog and a bunny. So this is also $15. This actually came from the previous market and somehow ended up in this bin instead of the other one. So this is another item that didn't sell at the previous markets. But anyways, this is a $15 little mushroom. And final item for this bin is what I'm calling the spring bunny. It has the little flower crown and the little Easter egg in the basket. So it's past Easter as I'm going to this market, but still I think it's really cute. So that is the items that are new for this market, and that is going into this bin, which, by the way, I am keeping count of each bin and then I'm going to add all of that together. But now the items I have left to show you guys are the items that are going in bins. So I actually have them in the bins, so I'll show you guys what they look like in the bins, and then those bins are going to be put into another bin, if that makes any sense at all. Anyways, I'll get back to you in just a second and you'll see what I mean with the other bins. Okay guys, so first I have my keychain display, which my keychains are $10 each. Other than the sunflower ones, they are $8 each. So I have 3 sunflower ones, and then I have all the rest are $10. So I have 1 heart, 3 octos, 2 gummy bears, one frog, but I do have another frog that I'm gonna put on a keychain after filming this video that'll be at the market, so technically 2 frogs. And then I have 8 bees here, but again I also have one more bee that's gonna be placed on a keychain that'll be on here, so that is 9 bees total as well. So that is it for the keychains. And then this bag is claw machine items. And these are the same patterns that I used for the keychains. I'm just going to show you one of each and then tell you the total of how many claw machine items there are. So there's little bees in here, there are little gummy bears, there are octos, and there are frogs. And it's $10 play until you win for my claw machine. So each one of these items I'm sharing with you would be $10. And there's 17 items total for the claw machine. Okay, now we're on to items that are in the bins, which you're gonna see. If you watched my last market vlog, you'll know what bins I'm meaning, but you're also gonna see them here because I decided to leave them in the bins for the purpose of this video. So I have 3 strawberries, and these are $15 each. And by the way, you guys, I'm not transporting them to the market in those bins because it would take up so much room in the car. So I have an empty bin here that I'm gonna throw all these in. So 3 strawberries. We have 4 little mini bears, and these are $10 each. We have 6 little triceratops. These are also $10 each. We also have 6 little opossums, and these are $10 each as well. A new item that I'm adding is these drawstring fruit pouches, and these are $20 each. I have 4 of them. We also have $10 aliens, and I have 4 of them. We also have blueberries, which, oops, here's a sign, $10 each for the blueberries, and there's 4 of them. Next we have $15 each for these baby turtles, and there's also 4 of these. We also have 4 axolotls that are $20 each. We have 6 otters that are $10 each. We have 16 frogs that are also $10 each. Majority of these are the leggy frogs, but there are also a couple of my chubby frog no-sew pattern in here, and both in the past have sold out for me, but they're both $10 each, so I just combined them all. Which, yes, everything in the bins I'm showing you does not look good. Obviously, on the day of the market, I'll have them all, like, set up looking nice and, like, you know, facing outward and everything. But this was just for counting everything today. But anyways, there are 16 frogs in here. Which is 16 a little overboard? Maybe, yes, but we'll see if they sell. Alright, so next we have this bin, which this one doesn't have a price tag on it, because these are items that have different sorts of displays. So for example, I have 3 of these baby fish, and these go in my little fish tank display. So I don't have a separate bin for them, so they're not in the bin. But anyways, these mini fish are $8 each, and there's 3 of them. Also in here are bees, which I have 8 different bees because my honeycomb display is where these are gonna go, and there's 8 little spots for bees. So here's 4, and here are 4 more. So that's 8 bees. So next are eggs, and these go in the little frying pan display, and there are 5 of these. Finally, I have these chocolate covered strawberries, and these are actually going to be little bonus items in my mystery bags, which I'm going to explain the mystery bags a little bit later. If you already watched the market prep video from the other day, then you'll know about the mystery bags and how they have little bonus items. But anyways, those are items that are included as well, even though they aren't actually like being sold. They're just a little bonus item. Alright, so that's all for these bins. Now I have quite a few other bins to bring over here and also show you those. Okay, last few bin items. We have 4 of these squid, and they are $15 each. We have 5 of these penguins, which they are $12 each. There are 12 of these chunky mushrooms, and they are $15 each. Which, by the way, I have a pencil in my hand right now because I'm writing down the total so I can add all of this up and get a final total of how many plushies there are that I'm bringing to this market. But anyways, 12 of these because these are such a good seller. I had 6 last time and they were the first item that sold out. So obviously wanted to double that this time. So we have 9 octos and 6 whales in this bin. They're in the same bin together because, I don't know, I just feel like they look good together. And also they're only $10 each. So 9 octos and 6 whales. Okay, next we have these mallard ducks, which these are $12 each, and there are 4 of these. We have these $12 hippos, and there are 4 of them. We also have these chicks. These are $10 each, and there are also 4 of these. And final items, you guys, other than the mystery bags that I'm going to explain, are gummy bears. So these are $10 each, and I have 6 of them. So as far as the mystery bags, you guys, I am not completely finished with all the items as I'm sitting here talking to you. I have like 1 more item to finish, maybe 2, I can't remember currently. But I'm gonna get those finished really quick after filming this video, and then that will be 12 more items that are these like $10 items as well as $15 items, and the mystery bags are 6 mystery bags, and each mystery bag has 2 items. The $25 ones are a $15 item and a $10 item together, and then the $20 mystery bags are 2 $10 items together. So 6 of those bags would equal 12 items, obviously. So that is 12 added to my total. Now, I haven't added the whole total up yet, but I'm gonna do that currently, and then I'll get back to you on the total of how many plushies I have. And as far as the total like money inventory, I'm not sure on that because I did not go through and make a spreadsheet like I did for the last market. I just didn't think to even do it. So I'm gonna do it after filming this video and update you guys either in the second part of this video, or if I forget, I'll write it on the screen here as I'm editing what the money inventory would be. As far as all these items, like 6 $10 items would obviously be 60, and then 4 $10 items would obviously be 40. How much all of this combined would be is what I'm going to add up and write on the screen here for you guys. Or like I said, say it in the next clip, or maybe I'll do both. Who knows? But anyways, right now I'm going to go count the total inventory for everything I just showed you, and then I'm going to go ahead and get to packing all the rest of this in the car, which you guys are seeing in the market prep video that's going up before this. But anyways, I need to go because it's getting late and I need to get up early tomorrow. Don't judge me, I'm about to get emotional over the total. I didn't expect it to be this much. I mean, I know I had done a lot of crocheting, obviously that's obvious to like anybody that watches my videos even, but yeah, my inventory number is 255 items, which is insane. For the last market, it was 182. So that's like not doubling it, but kind of close to doubling it in the span of 2 months. And I sold about half my items at the last one too. So that means I made about like 300 items or something like that, at least, I think, in the past 2 months. Or like 250 maybe, I don't know, something like that. But proud of myself. Anyways, I'm gonna go before I actually get emotional. I have not been sleeping well recently, probably because the market's about to come and I've been nervous about it and everything, and just doing so much prep that I haven't been going to bed early enough. So anyways, I'm gonna go and in general finish the last couple things I need to do and then go to bed, and I will talk to you guys next in this video after the market is completely over. If you want to see the day of the market and all the other prep stuff that I'm going to be doing tonight, of course, check out the video that I posted before this one. And the rest of this video, like I said, is going to be what sold, what didn't sell, best sellers, how much money I made, all of that. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys. You guys are going to be seeing that in just a few seconds. For me, it's going to be like at least 2 days, if not like a week. But anyways, I shall talk to you guys then. Alright you guys, hello, I am back, and this is actually the night of the market, which this is record timing for me because normally I don't even unpack the car until like a day or 2 after the market, let alone come sit down here and film the rest of the breakdown until like a week after the market normally. So giving myself a pat on the back for the fact that I am coming here the same night as the market. The only reason this is happening is because I took a really long nap after the market was over. But anyways, I do have the breakdown of what sold today to share with you guys, as well as the best sellers, how much money I made in general, the items that are left, all of that stuff. So I will say I started out with 3 bins, 1 large one and 2 regular ones, and a box as well that was pretty full. And I'm now down to 1 of the regular bins and the 1 large bin, and each of those bins actually have a little bit of space in them. So I did pretty well. This is the most money I've made at a market to date, so I'm excited to share all of it with you. Now, items that I have sitting off camera that I will go ahead and share with you how they went. First, the mystery bags. I had 6 mystery bags, 3 of them were $25 and 3 of them were $20. I have 4 of those left, so 2 of the $20 ones sold. And then also keychains, looking over there because my keychains are set up over there. I didn't bother to bring the whole display because I only sold 2 keychains and it was 2 B ones. So I didn't feel the need to bring the whole thing over here again to show you guys that it's just 2 keychains that are missing. So anyways, I just wanted to mention those things first to you guys, and now I'm going to go ahead and go through all of the bins now and the items that I have left over. Okay, so this is in no particular order. First, we have my poor shark Squishmallow, you guys. This little guy, every time people say, oh my goodness, it's so cute, and then they look at the $50 price and they're like, eh, and they go pick out a smaller item, which I don't blame people for doing that, but I'm like, come on, take him. This is the 3rd market he's been at and not sold, but the time will come. Also, I'll mention to you guys now, if you're interested in any of my plushies, if you're watching this video and you're like, that's really cute, especially the items that didn't sell, I have one more market coming up in May, this same market, possibly another one in May, but either way, May is the last markets I'm doing, and then at some point over the summer, probably late June or early July, I will be doing a plushie drop on my Etsy. So my Instagram is the best place to follow for that. It'll be items like this. If this doesn't sell at any of the May events, then this will be in the plushie drop, as well as other items that haven't sold. And I'll also do a big restock as well in between my last market and the plushie drop. And I'll have a lot of the best sellers there as well. So I'll still have $10, $15 items. It won't just be my high-priced items. But anyways, that's a good opportunity for those of you that don't live anywhere near me to still get something made by me. So anyways, this might be there or it may not be. We'll see if it sells in May. Also, I can already feel that my voice sounds weird. I obviously talked to a bunch of people at the market today, and now I'm filming this video and I'm probably going to be filming it for a while. So don't mind that. Anyways, next we have my bee Squishmallow, which is $45. I think this is one of the items that I've had for the longest out of all my inventory. So still hasn't sold, but that's okay. Again, it's a higher priced item, so of course it's not going to sell as often. Next we have, again, the Triceratops, which is also $50. We have my wiener dog, which is $70. I had a feeling this wouldn't sell, but I did have this up at the front, and a ton of people were talking about how cute it was. They would pick it up and be like, oh my god, and show their friends, and then put it back down. So I understand, but it is a higher price because, of course, this was a ton of sewing. Next, we have one of my teddy bears left. This is the multicolored one for $30. I did sell the other one that was the brown one for the same $30 price. But I will get into in a minute what sold in the exact order that everything sold. Next, both my unicorns are still here for $35 each. I had one little girl that almost bought the other unicorn, but nobody picked them up. And here's the other unicorn as well. Now, I will say you never know what's going to sell, because I didn't have any unicorns at the February market, so at this market I decided I was going to make some because I got multiple requests for unicorns, and then this time they didn't even sell. So you never know what's going to actually sell. Anyways, I'm going to try to get through this quicker now. Next is the $25 eggplant, $40 squirrel, $25 mini dino, $20 Hershey's Kiss, $22 creamsicle, $38 ice cream, $60 Baymax. We also have the $65 Bob the Minion. We still have both corns as well, which I've also had these for a while. We have $30 and $20. We have the $30 bunny in overalls, also $20 pickle and $20 apple. We also have this $20 cat. I still can't believe this hasn't sold, you guys. This is 20 bucks for a duo of cookies and milk, and it still has not sold at 2 markets. Next, another bigger ticket item that didn't sell is the $50 Groot. I did get some requests for a smaller one though, so I might try to make up like 2 or 3 smaller ones for the next market, because there was a lot of people that said they wanted it, but they wanted it smaller. So anyways, this didn't sell though. Next we have $15 lemon. We also have Drama the Butterfly, which is $55. And this big whale, which is $30. We have my cube cat, which is $15. We have the coffee mug, which is $20. We have the heart friend, which is also $20. And the little peach, which is $15. We have the snail for $15. We have the chili pepper for $10. The standing bunny for $15. The turtle for $35. The elephant for $25, which I actually did just sell this to one of my mom's friends, so I'm gonna set this off to the side. She already paid me for it and everything, so we just have to bring it to her. But that was not sold at the market. We have the $20 Space Invader. We also have the $40 Strawberry Cow, which is another one where people were like, oh my gosh, that's so cute, picked it up quite a few times, and then looked at the price. Okay, a few more items that were individually priced left to show you that were also in this other bin, and then I have the other items that were in their separate bins or displays. So we have the $32 hamster, we have the $20 manatee, $20 stingray, again unfortunately one of my most expensive items because it took so long, $65 triceratops, $12 caterpillar, $15 mini mushroom. So I have 3 of the mini dogs and 1 of the mini bunnies left. These were all $15, and those are all the ones I had as well. And then I think the final items that were individually priced is some of the bags left over. So for this kid purse pattern, I actually didn't sell a single one, so I have all 3 of them left, and this was $20. And then for the boho bags, I sold 1 for $20, so I have 2 left for $20. And finally, I still have the watermelon purse left over as well. That was for $40. So yes, that's all my items that were individually tagged. So now I'm going to go through and share with you the items that were in their own separate bins, like you saw at the beginning of this video, or they had their own separate displays. And I apologize if this is a little bit of chaos. I haven't taken the time to organize it, but I'm just going to show you everything that's left. So this is the 3 bees that are left. I had 8 of them total. These are actually 2 Valentine's bees that didn't sell at my Valentine's market. And then this is the candy cane bee that also hasn't sold since around like November, I think. So when I first made this, so kind of makes sense that they didn't sell it because they're not like just regular bees. But in general, the other bees did well. I had 2 rainbows, 2 regulars, and 1 blue one, and they all sold. Next we have 2 mallard ducks. I had 4 of these, and I believe these were $12. I'm sorry if I'm recalling the prices incorrectly, but I am going to go through my whole Square transactions and share with you guys what sold, and I'll say the prices there that are actually accurate. Anyways, I also had 4 chicks, and there's 2 of these left. These were $10. For the drawstring pouches, these were $20 each. I had 4 of them, and I sold 1. For strawberries, I had 3 for $15 each, and I sold 1. For these hippos, I had 4, and they were $12 each, so I sold 1. For the mini bears, these were $10 each. I had 4, so I sold 2. For the blueberries, I was very surprised by this. I had 4 for $10 each. Last time I had 2, and they sold out, so I made 2 extra this time, and I didn't sell a single one. So, like I said, you never know what's going to sell. It depends on the people that end up coming to the event. I have 5 eggs here, and I'm pretty sure 5 is what I had total, and I don't think I sold a single one. But like I said, I will update you guys in the actual, like, inventory part where I'm going through the whole Square transactions. But yeah, I didn't sell a single egg, which has been weird to me the past 2 markets. I haven't sold any of them. Versus beforehand, I was selling out, so I don't know. Alright, mini fish. These were $8 each. I sold 1 of them. I had 3 total. Otters. Last time I had 3 and sold out, so I made 6 this time, and I only sold 2. And these were also $10 each, so there are 4 left. Also, I don't know if you can see the stuff piling up. Don't mind that. I'm trying to make sure I put it all on the table so I don't show you the same thing on accident twice. Alright, next we have 2 little axolotls left. These were $20 each, and I had 4 total. Next, I have 3 squid left, and I had 4 total. These were $15 each. Next, I just have 1 little penguin. These were $12 each, and I had 5 total. Next, for aliens, I had 4, and I sold 1. They were also $10 each. The one that sold was the pink one. Next, you guys, I was very surprised by this. Last time I had a lot of interest in my dinosaurs, but I didn't sell as many because they were expensive. So I decided to make mini ones that would be cheaper. They were only $10 each. I made 6 of them, and I didn't sell a single one. So very surprised by that, but who knows, at the next market I could sell out of those. I had 4 of my chubby frogs, and I have 4 of these left as well. They were also in the same bin as the leggy frogs, which I did sell a handful of leggy frogs, but not as many as I thought. This market seemed to be actually a lot of people purchasing bigger items, which is fine because of course I'm making more money off bigger items, but it was just a little bit strange because last time I sold out of almost every single item that I had in the small bins. So yes, I have 5 leggy frogs left as well. So I think I sold 7 leggy frogs because I have 5 here, and I believe I started out with 12. So still a good seller, but they didn't sell out like last time. Now, a lot of these items, they didn't sell out, but I made more this time because they did sell out last time. So that's probably why they didn't actually sell out. Gummy bears is another item that surprised me. I only sold 1 of these, and they were also $10 each. So I had 2 blues, which I still have. I had 2 pinks. I sold the 1 pink, and then I also had the 2 purples. So yeah, only 1 of those sold. Okay, I have 6 octos left, which I want to say I had like 9 or 10 or something like that. I'm sorry, I'm not doing the best at remembering, but that is the ones that are left. I also have 4 whales left, and I think I only sold 1. I could be wrong on that, but I think I only sold 1, and these were also $10. Okay, final item, you guys, is the mushrooms. And if you guys know from my last market, I had 6 of them, and all 6 sold out. It was the first item to sell out. So I made 12 this time, and I have 8 left. And these were $15 each. So here's 3, here's 3 more, and then the last 2. So yeah, I think it was a pretty good turnout overall. Like I said, a lot of the items that I did end up selling ended up being bigger ones. Like for example, the Yoda sold. That was a $35 item. My milk carton Squishmallows sold. A couple things like that that were bigger items that I didn't really anticipate selling did actually sell. So that's kind of how it added up. I think I sold less items total this time, but I made a little bit more money this time because it ended up being bigger items that people purchased. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all this stuff back in the bin here, and then I'm gonna go through the square with you guys. Alright you guys, so we're gonna go through the transactions, and then I'm going to share with you the final total of how much I made at this market, which like I said, it is a little bit more than the previous one. So first order was a lot of stuff, which huge shout out to the lady that came. She knew me from social media somehow. I'm not sure if she watches my channel or she just knows me through Instagram or something like that. But either way, if you're watching this, huge shout out, thank you so much. She definitely ordered the most stuff for me out of anybody, so I really appreciate that. And what she ordered was my Big B, which did not sell at the previous market, so I was happy that that sold. That was $25. She ordered 1 chick for $10, 1 whale for $10, 1 otter for $10, 1 frog for $10, 1 bee keychain for $10, a $15 strawberry, a $15 bee, and the $25 clownfish. So that was quite a bit, and that ended up being a total of $130. And then she actually realized afterward that she forgot she wanted a baby turtle as well, so that was another $15. Next transaction was for 1 frog and 1 opossum. Those are $10 each. Then we had my mushroom with the heart spots, which I specifically made for Valentine's Day, and it didn't sell at the last market. So that sold this time, and that was $40. We also have another order for an opossum, which was 10. Next we have an order for one of the mystery bags and an opossum. So that was 30 together because it was one of the $20 mystery bags and then the $10 opossum. Next two orders are actually both for penguins, so those were $12 each. Next we have a bee for 15, a mini bear for 10. Next we have an order of 2 items, which were a chunky mushroom that was 15, and my sleeping dino, which was one of the most expensive items, that was $60, so I was very grateful for that order. That ended up being $75 total. Next we have a $10 order for the whale. We have another $10 order for the second bee keychain. We have a $15 order for the chunky mushroom. We have another $10 opossum order. We have an order of 2 frogs, which was $20 together. Next, you guys, is an item I'm so excited that finally sold. This is an item that has been at quite a few of my markets and hasn't sold up until now, and that was my $35 duck with a floaty, and I was really happy that it went to a girl that was interested in it at the last market, but she found me at the end of the event and had already spent a bunch of money, so she didn't have the money for it, but this time she got it, so I was really happy that she was able to get it. Anyways, so that was $35, and then next my one bear sold, the bigger bear, and that was for $30. Then we have an order for a duck, which was $12. Next is another order for a bee, which is $15. Another order for a frog, that's $10. Next we have one claw machine, which I completely forgot to tell you guys. I think the claw machine was only played twice, so that would be $20 total off the claw machine. So that was one order for a claw machine, that was $10. Then we have the $15 squid as the next order. Another $12 penguin as the next order. And then we have my $20 heart pillow, which also didn't sell at the Valentine's market, so that finally sold. Next order was 2 $10 items, one of the chicks and one of the mini bears. Next order was also 2 items. It was the one fruit bag that I sold, as well as one gummy bear. Those were 2 items that I only sold one of each, actually. And that was a $30 order total. Next order was another penguin. Those were really popular. I only had one left, and that was $12. Next we have another octo for $10. Next order was quite a big one. We have a $15 baby turtle, the $40 milk carton squishmallow, which I still haven't released that pattern yet. I've been meaning to do the cookies and milk together, and I haven't done the cookie pattern. So at some point soon, hopefully, I'll do that. But anyways, and they also did a $10 frog. So that was a $65 order. Next we have another baby turtle for $15. Next order was a bee for $15. After that was another baby turtle for $15. And I think after that, the baby turtles are sold out because I only had 4. So they actually sold out last time. Last time I had 4 and 3 sold. So I don't know why I keep telling you guys last time this happened. I have a video on last time, so if you want to know how things sold last time, just watch that. Anyways, next was my smaller butterfly. I had 2. The smaller one is what sold, and that was for $30. That's another item that I've had at quite a few different markets, so I was excited that that sold. And then after that, the same person came back that bought the butterfly and also got the strawberry turtle. That was for $42. Next order was another opossum for $10. Order after that was another $10 for a frog. Next order was 2 items. We have a $12 duck and a $10 alien. Next order was the snake, which I also had at 2 markets, and this finally sold for $30. Next order was the second and final mystery bag that sold. That was $20. Then we have a $15 chunky mushroom for the next order. Then the 2 next orders are $10 items, one for an opossum and one for an octo. Order after that was for the unicorn purse. I only had one of those and it sold for $37. And then also the one mini fish that I sold for $8 was in this order. So that was $45 total. Next order was for another penguin for $12. Then after that, we have an otter for 10. After that, we have a hippo for 12. After that, we have Yoda that sold for $35. Then after that, we have another bee for $15. We're getting close to the end now. After that, we have the order for the spring bunny is what I called it, the one with the little Easter basket with the egg and the flowers, and it sold for $60. And then I had 2 orders right in a row for axolotls. Those were $20 each. Final order happened around 2 o'clock as we were actually taking the stuff down. I already had all the bins and everything, and somebody came up and said, "Can I buy one of your mushrooms?" And I was like, of course. So we rummaged through the bin to get all the way to the bottom, and that was again one of the chunky mushrooms. So in general, the items that sold out, as far as the items I had multiple of, were the baby turtles and the opossums. I had 4 baby turtles and those all sold, and then I had 6 opossums and those all sold as well. So very happy with those. Like I was mentioning earlier, I don't think I sold out of as many items just because I did pretty much double any item that sold out last time. So for example, the otters, I had 3 last time, they all sold, so I doubled it to be 6 this time, and only 2 of those ended up selling. And for the opossums even, I had 3 last time, all 3 sold, so I doubled it to be 6, and it just so happened this time that 6 is what completely sold out. So anyways, I did have a lot more of each item that was there, so that's why I didn't sell out of as much, which is still a good thing because I still made around the same amount, like I said, actually a little more. So let me go on here and tell you the final report of how much I made. So, okay, I'm gonna actually move over here and I can insert the screenshot of what this looks like on Square. So I made $1,238, which this does not include the taxes. Also, the numbers I was telling you throughout does not include the taxes. I do charge sales tax. But anyways, it also says 1 return. Don't mind that. I accidentally put in cash at first for one of the penguins for $12 because somebody said, okay, I'm going to use cash. So I put that in, and then they said, oh, never mind, I'm going to use card. That's easier. And I was like, okay, no problem. And then I had to file it as a return, basically, because I already put in the cash. So that's why it says there's a return. So the total collected was $1,315.27, and $691.20 of that was on card. $624.07 of that was in cash. I did notice also a lot more people this time were paying cash than beforehand, so I don't know what the difference was. My other markets, it's normally like 60% of people pay with card and then the rest pay with cash. This time it was almost exactly 50-50. And then I paid $20.81 in fees, and those are fees to Square, and that was a total of $1,294.46, which I'll do the math right now. 1,226 minus, it's a $50 vendor fee to be a vendor at this event, so that would be $1,176 that I made in one day. Well, I say I made that in one day, but it took like 2 months to make these items that I didn't already have made. So still a good amount of money though for one of these events, I think. And my goal basically is to make about the same amount, if not more, at each event, because of course as I do more I'm gonna learn what sells best. Like next time I think I'm gonna bring 12 total opossums. I started out with 3, sold out, went to 6, sold out, so now I'm gonna do 12. I'm gonna upgrade the bin size to 12. And then also I'll definitely make more baby turtles as well, since 4 of those sold out. Quite a few items like that, even like axolotls, even though I only sold 2 and I had 4 total, I'll still make the 2 up that sold, and if I get enough time I might make like 6 total, just so that there's some other color options as well, because maybe somebody didn't like the particular colors I had or something like that. So it's always good to just have as many options as you can, of course. But anyways, those were my best sellers. Definitely were the baby turtles and the opossums this time. Also really good sellers that I didn't expect actually were the bees. Last time I only sold like 1 bee. This time I had the honeycomb display. I think that made a big difference because you were actually able to see all the bees. So I had 2 regular bees, 1 blue bee, and 2 rainbow bees that sold. So that was a lot more this time than just one last time. And then I also had, like I said, only one penguin left, so that was a really good seller. Frogs were still a good seller, even though I didn't sell out. I did have a lot of them this time, so frogs are always a good seller. Same with the mushrooms, even though I didn't sell out this time, they were still a good seller. The ducks and the chicks I sold half of, so I would still consider that pretty good. So like I said, it's always going to depend on each individual event, but still those were some pretty good items. Now I am going to also go through and tell you the items that I only had one of that completely sold out. I know I mentioned it like as I was talking it through the transactions, but in general I do just want to go through and tell you those as well so you can get an idea of which ones of those is of course good to make. So the big bee I made did sell this time, but it did not sell last time, and again that was $25. The butterfly also sold for the $30, and I've had that for a while, but it finally sold this time. Clownfish sold this time. I had a clownfish last time and it didn't sell at the market, but I did sell it to one of my mom's friends, so I remade it this time, and it sold as like one of the first items this time. The duck with the floaty also sold this time, but like I mentioned, that was one that I had at a couple previous markets. The heart pillow also sold this time. Again, I had that at 2 markets, and this time it finally sold at the second one. The milk carton, it was my second time having at a market, and it sold this time. Mushroom with the heart spots also sold this time, that didn't sell last time. As well as the sleeping dino and the snake, both were at my previous market, didn't sell, but sold this time. The spring bunny sold this time, and this was the first time I had it at a market. Same with the strawberry turtle, it sold this time, and that was the first time I had it at a market. And then the unicorn purse and the Yoda are the final items, I believe at least, that sold out, that they were the first time I had them at this market. So those are also good items. I'm definitely going to make up another Yoda, because I also had a lot of fun making that, so I'm definitely going to make that up again. I'll probably make like 2 of the unicorn purses as well, because a lot of little girls loved that. So in general, those are some good ideas for patterns to make, and like always, the patterns will be linked in the description box below in the order that I talked about everything in the first clip of this video. The second clip, I know it wasn't in the same order as the first clip, but it'll be in the order that I talked about everything in the first clip, where I showed everything that I made. And also, just so you guys know, that was a total of 72 items that sold. Now that does only count each mystery bag once, but each mystery bag did have 2 items in them, so you might as well say that 74 plushies sold total, because again, 2 of them, it was 2 together. And I started out with 255 plushies. So I feel like that's a pretty good balance, especially since a lot of them ended up being bigger items that sold this time, at least a lot more than normal. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite item was that I brought to this market, or in general, if you find these kinds of videos helpful and you want me to keep doing them. All of that kind of stuff. I'd love to hear from you guys, so definitely let me know all of that in the comment section down below. And if you guys want to make sure you don't miss out on any of these future videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the post notification bell. That way you know every single time I upload a brand new video. I will have this same style video in May for my May market as well, so definitely keep an eye out for that. And in general, I'll have a lot of fun videos when it comes to market prepping and stuff for the May market as well. So definitely subscribe if you watched all the way to the end of this video and you aren't already subscribed. Liking, subscribing, and commenting on my videos really does help out my channel, so thank you in advance for doing any of those things. And now if you guys do want to see more from me in general, you can always check out more videos of mine, my blog, my Etsy shop, my Ribbler shop, all of my social medias, and my second channel. All of that is always included in the description box down below for you guys. So with all of that, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you guys here in the next one. Goodbye!